What's up, guys? Welcome back to Transcending Waves Crypto, bringing you another market update for the day. In our last video, we were following up on Bitcoin, going from the bottom of this range to the top of the range for this overall two to 3 month consolidation it's been in, going from 60K bottom of the range to about 70K. Top of the range being governed by this trend line. So after hitting the target, going from the bottom to the top of the range, Bitcoin naturally had a little bit of a cool down, and back testing the prior resistance and confirming it now as support. This zone here is the prior daily and weekly highs. So we knew down here when Bitcoin took this high out that this was a confirmed higher low on the daily for the trend reversal. So that's why this marks the bottom of the zone. And this is the prior daily high before that 2 weeks ago. So that's why this is the top of the zone. So Bitcoin went from the bottom of the range on this daily higher low confirmation to the top of the range. And now it went back and it's retesting this prior resistance as support. And at the moment, it's looking like the daily is putting in a potential higher low, retesting the top of the zone perfectly. All closes above the zone at the moment, and a perfect retest of the daily 21 EMA, the yellow line here. So at the moment, Bitcoin is bullish engulfing on the daily, and things are looking promising. So the next thing we need to see is a breakout through this trend line for this breakout to continue for the macro bull cycle. But things are definitely looking promising. If Bitcoin can just break out on convincing volume, or just break out and then consolidate above it and then continue. But that's the next thing we need to see is a breakout above this trend line. And we had identified this as a potential trend reversal when on this fake breakdown below the bottom of the range, we had identified bullish divergence on the MACD since price made a lower low compared to this point, but the MACD made a higher low compared to this point. So that implied that the sellers were losing momentum on the move down. So we're looking out for a potential trend reversal higher low to form on the daily. And it just so happened to occur right on the trend, this horizontal for the bottom of the range. And so the move played out to the top of the range. Now it's retesting this as support, and things are looking promising at the moment for the uptrend to continue, for the uptrend, the breakout to new all-time highs. And we're also following up on the RSI on the daily, how the RSI and the EMA were both getting into the bullish control zone. And then now the EMA is in the bullish control zone, and the RSI just retested down here. But if the EMA, or if the RSI were to get above the EMA price of 69,620, so price is around, it's getting close to that now. So if the RSI were to get above that price, that would basically be like a retest of the EMA as it's entering the bullish control zone for the breakout. And it looks like the MACD lines are the fast is bouncing off of the slow as well. And there's hidden bullish divergence on the daily since the RSI went lower here compared to back over here when the RSI was at this point. So, all right, that's some more good confluence. And then the jewel indicator is green in the daily is bouncing into it. So we're looking to see it bounce off now as it's entering the bullish control zone. But yeah, if this were to be the case for being the higher low, then that was a great shakeout and great, just another great buying opportunity, dollar cost averaging opportunity, as was this whole 2-3 months of going sideways. Just has been great opportunity to dollar cost average and add more to your positions, not financial advice. And in our last video, we were just pointing out the fact that the last time the daily RSI for Bitcoin looked like this was back in February, when Bitcoin was around 42, 43K. And when the RSI was at that point entering the bullish control zone, the RSI and EMA, after both being oversold, it ended up having a 70% move to new all-time highs. So I'm definitely not saying Bitcoin is going to be having a 70% move, but I'm just pointing out the fact that that's what played out the last time the RSI was in the same posturing, both entering the bullish control zone. So if Bitcoin were to have a similar type of move, that would put it at around 120K, somewhere in that range. So yeah, I'm definitely not saying Bitcoin is going to 120K tomorrow, but just pointing out data and the fact that that's the type of move that played out the last time the daily RSI was in this position. And then if you just zoom out, look on the monthly, things are looking great. Almost a bullish engulfing on the monthly here. The monthly is going to be closing tomorrow. So almost a bullish engulfing at the prior all-time high. You'll see that the RSI on the monthly went from oversold to overbought, and then it came back and retested the EMA. EMA was at 55,924, and the low for the month was at 56,522. So basically a perfect retest. And so it ended up just being an amazing buying opportunity, retesting near the 9 EMA. And now we're looking to see the RSI bounce off of the EMA as they're both entering the bullish control zone. And as the MACD is continuing to build positive momentum, and the Joule indicator has turned green as well and in a bullish posturing. So last time the monthly RSI looked like this for Bitcoin was back here in the last bull cycle, and then all the way back here in 2016. So let's just say for fun, no, we'll save it for the next video. But just pointing out that things are definitely looking promising on a long-term macro scale. And this is how Bitcoin looks on a 1-year chart. So I think that chart pretty much speaks for itself. Above the prior all-time high at the moment and looking to see continuation. So yeah, just ultimately just past 2 months have been 2-3 months have been a great opportunity to just dollar cost average, add to your positions. All the sideways action is definitely looking like it's gonna the longer that Bitcoin goes sideways, you would think that would imply a stronger move. That's kind of what happened down here when it was at the 42K range. It was in that range from about December to February. So similar time frame, about like 2 months. So yeah, I think I'll just leave it there for today, but things are definitely looking promising, and we'll just have to follow up in the next video and see how things are looking. But I really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. Go ahead, like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are in the market and where you think Bitcoin is headed. And what are some of your favorite alts? Definitely let me know in the comments below. And we'll follow up in the next video and see how things are looking. So thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you in the next one.